Hey, what's up, guys? Oh my god. Hey, what's up, YouTube? Millennium Legends here, and I have for you guys the Legendary Dex 2. It's finally here. Look at the beauty on this box. This is freaking insane. And then here, that's upside down, but here we got on the back, we have, our promo cards basically. Over here, the 3 God cards, all playable. Our 3 new cards for the Magician support cards. Exodia the Forbidden One, Blue Eyes White Dragon, Red Eyes Black Dragon, rebuilt for the modern dueling era. And of course we have, Yugi, the tokens, the Yugi Exodia deck, the Kaiba Blue Eyes, the Joey Red Eyes. I am so excited to have these guys. You guys, this is awesome. This is everything, that old players can relate to, the newer players can relate to, all mixed into one. This is awesome, guys. I would say you guys got to at least get one of these. My god, this is so cool. Look at this. Look at this. The Red Eyes deck, our promos, the Yugi deck, the Kaiba deck. Set all of those right there for you guys. I don't think there's not anything else in here, no, but a cool place to really store your cards and stuff, without a doubt. So we'll set this up right here in our background. I think that's really cool. That's a really cool shot. So let's go ahead. Let's start with Kaiba. I think, you know what, no, let's start with our promo cards first. So here we go. And everyone's been talking about Eternal Soul, so I'm not going to pin this on you guys as the greatest card ever. I think you guys have heard enough of it already. So here we go. Dark Burning attack. If you control a Dark Magician Girl, destroy all face-up monsters your opponent controls. Awesome. Dark Burning Magic. If you control monsters whose original names are Dark Magician Girl, destroy all cards your opponent controls. And here we go. Eternal Soul. It's a pretty cool card. Got the Dark Magician on there, the artwork on the tablet. That's a good picture. I like that. So, yeah, here we go. Every Dark Magician in your monster zone is unaffected by your opponent's card effects. If this face-up card leaves the field, destroy all monsters you control. That sucks, but you can use one of these effects once per turn. So, special summon Dark Magician from your hand or graveyard, and then add 1 Dark Magic attack and /or 1,000 Knives from your deck to your hand. So a lot of people are playing 3 of these, of course. Also with Dark Magic attack, playing 3 of those in the deck, because it's essentially like a Harpy's Feather Duster, you know what I mean? So that's pretty cool in that sense. So yeah, I mean that card right there is, I think, making a lot of Dark Magician decks complete. I think there's also 1 card that's missing from the Dark Magician deck and the Dark Magician build, if I'm not mistaken. So, I'm trying to get the plastic off of here without bending any of these cards. I kind of screwed myself over there. There we go. So we got half of it. Wow. This is like the biggest fail for getting the plastic off of a card. The back right there, man. Where are my scissors? So... there we go. There we go. Good stuff. So awesome. Didn't damage any of the cards. Beautiful stuff right there. So, all right, let's go. Let's see what we got here. So we got Maiden with Eyes of Blue. This was in the Blue Eyes structure deck. If my mind, is right. So that's pretty cool. Melody of Awakening Dragon. Finally getting this ultra rare. That's pretty cool. I think this is is this the highest rarity this card's been getting? That it's got right now? Because I think it was super in, what was it? Was it Clash of Rebellions? And then they reprinted it again, the Megatins. And they also put in the tournament pack. So this card's been all over the place recently. After it shot up in price. It was like 20 bucks at one point. Here we go. Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, ultra rare. First time ever right here, guys. Three Blue Eyes White Dragons, all in one Kaiba deck. You got the classic artwork, you got the tin artwork, and then you got that tablet artwork. That is so cool. That is so cool. So, all three of those. Blue Eye, or Dragon Spirit of White. And this card shot up in price a little bit. This was like a $12 card at one point. So it's cool that it's getting reprinted. Kaiba Man, Whitestone of Legend, and then the Whitestone of Ancients, which was almost like a $30 card. So that's really cool that that's in here also. And then Protector of Eyes of Blue and Master of Eyes of Blue. There's a lot of cards, like, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4 cards from Shining Victories that got reprinted that quick. That's crazy. Battleox, La Jinn, the Mystical Genie of the Lamp, Vorse Raider, Alexandrite, Blade Knight, Ancient Lamp, Tiger Dragon, Kidmodo Dragon, King of the Swamp. Cool reprint. Really cool reprint, actually. Rider of the Stormwinds. That was also in that structure deck. Burst Stream of Destruction, Beacon and Mausoleum of White. Also reprints from Shining Victories. Poly, Enemy Controller, Shrink, Silent Doom. Ancient Rules. Really cool. Trade-In. That's a really good reprint. Where Art Thou? That's a really good reprint for like level 1 decks. You know? If you're playing like a lot of tuners and stuff, like level 1 tuners, that's a really good reprint. Pod of Dichotomy. Fusion Substitute, not bad. Unexpected Die. Negate Attack. Final Attack Orders. Shadow Spell. Cloning. Fusion Reverse. Jaw of Avarice, good reprint. And then we got Azeri Silver Dragon. Looks weird as a common. You know, considering that it was, what, ultra rare in those structure decks. First of the dragons, which is really different, to say the least. And then that token, that badass token, guys. That is really cool. A lot of people have been putting over the tokens, man. That ultra rare token, that's really sweet. So we'll go ahead and set our Kaiba deck right there. Get some of that plastic out of the way. Got too much stuff going on over here. So let's go with Joey's next. Save Yugi's for last. There we go. We didn't botch the plastic this time. So, talking about this one, guys. The greatest, one of the better reprints, I think. Blackstone of Legend, which was like a $30 or $40 card at one point. So, I think a lot of people are going to be after these if you want to build those Red Eyes decks. I think it makes Red Eyes decks way more easier to build now because this got reprinted. So, Return to the Red Eyes, and then Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon. So 3 really, really cool. Let me go ahead and scoot this stuff up a little bit so we can get all of our sweet foils in there. You know, but all right, so here we go. I'll move Kaiba's over a little bit. Some more plastic. It's all over the place. So here we go. Red Eyes Black Dragon, alternate art. I kind of wish they would have redone the normal artwork and made it ultra rare, to be honest. But yeah, they did just reprint this original artwork. Was it the Millennium Packs back in April or whatever? So it wasn't too long ago. Red Eyes Black Flare Dragon, really, really cool reprint. And then Red Eyes Archfiend of Lightning. And one of the things to point out, you know, the fact that these are Gemini monsters. There's a lot of Gemini support in this quote-unquote Joey Red Eyes deck. So Red Eyes Retro Dragon, Black Metal Dragon, Axe Raider, Alligator Sword, Baby Dragon, some classic cards, Jinzo, Goblin Attack Force, Gearfried the Iron Knight, Rocket Warrior, Blue Flame Swordsman, Time Wizard, Phoenix Gearfried, Gemini Summoner, Blazewing Butterfly, Dark Valkyria, Command Knight, Valkyrian Knight, Keeper of the Shrine. So yeah, man, a lot of cool Gemini cards, a lot of cards that, you know, Joey didn't use but fit that whole, you know, Red Eyes Gemini thing that they got going on. So Inferno Fire Blast. Target one face-up Red Eyes Black Dragon you control. Inflict damage to your opponent equal to its original attack. Red Eyes cannot attack the turn you activate. That's really cool. That's a really cool card. Red Eyes Fusion, really good reprint. Cards of the Red Stone, awesome stuff. Poly, Salamandra, Scapegoat, Foolish Burial, Roulette Spider, Supervise, Symbols of Duty, MST, Red Eye Spirit, Kunai with Chain, Call of the Haunted, Torrential Tribute, Burst Breath, Curse of Anubis, Archfiend Black Skull Dragon, and Alligator Sword Dragon, and then that awesome Joey token. Awesome stuff there. So here, we'll put them right down there next to Kaiba. So awesome stuff, guys. And then last but not least, this, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's some really cool stuff in these Joey and Kaiba ones, but I think what a lot of people have been talking about recently, you know, in terms of this deck coming out, are the cards in this Yugi deck, man. Oh my god, look at this. Look at this shit. All 3 of these god cards. Playable versions. What? What? That's nasty. That is nasty. That is so crazy. And then here we go. The legendary Exodia Incarnate. Alright, so cannot be normal summoned or set. Must be special summoned from your hand by tributing 1 forbidden 1 monster. It cannot be special summoned by any other way. So you can just tribute the left arm or the left leg or anything. And this card gains 1,000 attack for each forbidden monster in your graveyard. Okay. Unaffected by other cards' effects. Wow. Once per turn during your end phase, add 1 forbidden 1 monster from your graveyard to your hand. So it loses attack and defense. Or no, it doesn't even get any defense. It just loses attack. Okay. But when this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can reveal any number of forbidden 1 monsters in your hand. And if you do, draw 1 card for each. So, that's crazy. Look at the picture on this thing again. That is awesome. So this thing essentially will help get you all your Exodia pieces from your graveyard to your hand, so to help you win the duel. That is so awesome. Ties of the Brethren. Pay 2,000 LP. Target 1 level 4 lower monster you control for the rest of the turn. You cannot special summon monsters. Special summon 2 monsters from your deck with the same type, attribute, and level as the monster, but with different names. So this will help get out more like Exodia pieces. And then Exodia Obliterate. You can target 1 monster on the field. Send 1 forbidden 1 monster or Exodia card from your hand or deck to the graveyard. And if you do, return that target to the hand. If this card is sent from the spell or trap zone to the graveyard, you can target 1 forbidden 1 monster or Exodia card in your graveyard. Add it to your hand. You can only use 1 Obliterate effect per turn. And only once that turn. That's awesome stuff right there. So getting onto it, we have Exodia, the common, here in the deck. You know, it was, ultra rare in the last Legendary Decks opening. And we actually did one a couple days ago. So if you want to go watch the first one, very recently, we just talked about Legendary Decks 1. So in preparation for Legendary Decks 2. That's why I'm so excited about this, guys. Exodia Necross. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Love the picture on him. Dark Magician. I'm okay with that being common, considering the fact that we just got the ultra rare version in the Megatons. Dark Magician Girl. Buster Blader. Silent Magician level 8. Look at all these, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. High level monsters. Got the Tricky, Magician 4. Big Show Gardener, Magician's Valkyrion. Blast Magician, Blockman, Marshmallow, Sangan. And is that the... Yeah, it's the new effect. But, yeah, a ton of cards in there, guys. A ton of sweet cards. Sarcophagus. Swords of Revealing Light, Magical Dimension, Magicians Unite, Tricky Spell 4, 1,000 Knives, and Dark Magic Attack. There it is, guys, the combo. Contract with Exodia. If you have all 5 Exodia, the Forbidden One, right arm, right leg, all in your graveyard, special summon Exodia Necross from your hand. Messenger of Peace, Factory of Mass Production, Monster Reincarnation, Secret Village of the Spellcasters. So if you control a spellcaster type and your opponent does not, your opponent cannot activate spell cards. If you control no spellcaster monsters, you cannot activate spell cards. So that's pretty cool. Pot of Duality, Mirror Force, Magical Hats, Magic Cylinder, Magician Circle, Backup Soldier, Gravity Bind, and the almighty Yugi token. So, wow, crazy stuff right there. So, there we go, guys. That is it. That took a quite a time to get through. But I wanted to get into I wanted to go into detail with all that stuff. Just because there's a lot of cool cards, a lot of cool stuff to really just get into. Wow, love this stuff, guys. Love this set. I highly recommend it. I may even pick up 3 of these to get, 3 of a bunch of cards in here. There's a ton of cards I love 3 of, So yeah, I highly recommend at least getting 1 of these. Without a doubt, man. There's so many cool cards in here. So many good memories. And I mean, dude, they give you 3 decks that you can just use right off the bat. Like, these aren't some schmuck decks. You can do some work with some of these decks. And if you add on a couple cards, man, I mean, basically they gave you the Blue Eyes meta essentially in this deck. That's ridiculous. And of course, with all the cool Dark Magician support, most of it's here. A lot of it's here. Just need some extra cards and stuff. But yeah, awesome stuff, guys. So I'm going to get going. I'm going to head out. Hell of a set. Awesome stuff. And, I'll talk to you guys on the next video. Millennium Legends is signing out.